Hi! So this is my wrap-up video, and I know it came a little bit late, but I'm gonna do it anyway and hope that somebody watches it. So, I know the last video I said, like, I didn't think Chibo had a chance, or like we had a baby chance to get in the top 15. And we did! We made it to the top 15, and I was so excited. I was unbelievably, like, blown away with my excitement. I was like, this is the best day of my life. Um, and I don't know why I didn't believe in the idea more. I think that I thought maybe it was a little too trite to win compared to like some of the other things that were going on. Like they were a little bit more weighty, like in the technology field. But I guess that's not necessarily the only criteria. We worked really well as a team. So our mentor gave us a lot of feedback about why that we made it. So he said like we worked really well as a team the whole time. We had like a viable sort of product by the end, even though it didn't go live on beta or anything. We went from 0 to like having a functional app, even though it's not good and we gotta make it better. And just a couple other things like contributed to us doing well, which was just fantastic. And I think a couple of things that I learned was like you just gotta believe in yourself, right? Like you just gotta put your whole heart into it. Because I know Anat and Bianca really believed in the idea, and they worked really hard for it, and they never once doubted the fact that we would make it to the top 15. And I was sitting there like, we don't got a chance. And they're like, yeah, we do. And then we made it, and so I have to believe in the things that I do a little bit more, I think. And the other thing I learned is like the one thing that was a little bit unclear about our company is our business model. Like they said you need to pick one. This was the feedback from the judges and our mentor, that you need to pick one model and go with it. And if you don't make money off of it, like then switch. Don't say you're going to use like 15 different ones, because then you end up not making money in any of them. I thought that was a very insightful thing to like keep in mind for future endeavors, and we are going to continue working on it after. We've already met with like some coders who are like telling us how long it might take and how much money it might cost to have them do it, or we're gonna like find someone in Berkeley and get them on board. So it's very exciting to have a project like this to work on, and I think that this has been a really valuable experience for me. I really saw how that my skills are applicable in the real world, and how that what I'm doing right now in college is not just random bullshit that no one's ever going to use, that I'm actually going to use it. And that was a big thing for me. Like I was having so many crises all the times about that. And so I really am grateful that I got to go on this traveling thing and learn all sorts of stuff about myself and about other people and about how to run a business. And I'm a little bit scared because there are 2 hurricanes coming towards Hawaii, and they might hit me in the next week, and so I'm probably gonna die or something, but I hope not, because I learned a lot, so if I die this week, that would be really shitty. Maybe the worst that'll happen is I just won't have internet for a few days. I think I could live with that, since the internet in Sofia was comparable. And now I'm back and using the internet and cell service, and it's just the best thing in the whole world to just be able to call people whenever you want. Ha! I was very glad to be back in America. Although being in France taught me a lot about being a minimalist and living off what you really need and stuff. It's great to live back in affluence and using more than I need to be using. Well, this is my wrap-up video. I hope that someone watches it and that maybe I get credit for it. But I do accept that it was a few days late. Like a lot, like a week. Bye!